Hi everyone, Liam Magpie here, and today I've got something Jurassic World related, and this is the Jurassic World Dino Rivals Dual Attack Triceratops. I'm really excited to review this one. I like the fact that we've got a new Triceratops, a new paint scheme, and new sculpts. Well, half a new sculpts because I think the head is the same as the first Triceratops, but I'm not entirely sure. But I'll do a comparison anyway, just to make sure. I got this from eBay. From the US, but I've finally found out now that we can finally get these from the entertainer in the UK. And as always, I will link the description down below. This retails for £20 in the UK, which I think is a really good price, the same as the old ones when they first came out. Overall, I love the packaging. You've got the Triceratops there, Dino Rivals there, and the T-Rex there. On the back of the box, it's got a really good artwork of the dinosaur with head butting action and tail swiping action. So this isn't a Aurora one. It shows you they're attacking one of the new figures to come. It comes with a card as well. You can also scan it into the Jurassic World Facts app. And on the top of the box here, it shows you that there's the buttons there. So there's the swiping action on the tail and the head button action there, which we'll check out the action feature when I get it out of the box, which I really can't wait to do. And then on the last bit of it is some of the dinosaurs I've done. I've already done reviews on these two, so please check them out. On this review, I'm sorry I didn't show you the card what it came with, but I'll definitely show you the card on the video, because I found it in the box, because I forget that they're in this part of the box. So I'll show you the card for that one, and please check out the video for that one and this one as well on my channel. It'll really help, and if you really enjoyed my videos, like and subscribe. So without further ado, I'm going to get the Triceratops out of the packaging. So guys, I'm just going to quickly show you this card. I've got the Triceratops out of the packaging, but this is the card what comes with the Pelisaurolosis. Like I said, I'm hoping I pronounced that right. And I just really quickly want to show you these because I really like the artwork on these cards, and I'll show them on all my reviews. So the strength on this one is a 6. The speed is a 4, the intelligence is a 3, and the attack is a 4. And then that's the card on the back. And I just quickly wanted to show you that, and I feel like the yellow and the green on these little artwork cards look really cool. And then here is the Triceratops one, which looks really cool with the orange and the green there. And it says that the blue is an 8, that's the strength. Speed is a 4. Intelligence is a 2, and attack is a 7. Now, obviously, we don't know if that's right, but it's still really cool to collect and add to your Jurassic World collection. But now, down to the review. So, guys, if you want to check that video out, check that out. It'll be the video below this one. But here is the Triceratops. The green is showing off a little bit darker on the camera. I've had to turn my light off just to show you it a little bit better. But overall, this is a really nice, like, moss green, like swampish green. It looks absolutely stunning. It's got a really nice mixture of brown as well. And it is a new sculpt. Obviously, as you can see, the tail's got moving action, as there's got 2 action features here, which I'll just show you that in a sec. But as you can see on the leg here, it's got more muscle definition. It's got an extra bits of fold in its belly here, which has been done really nice. It's got mixtures of different greens, different textures of greens, bits of brown, and then it's even got a bend in the knee here, which is really nice. Extra folds around there. And then here is the top of it. The back looks really nicely done, and the buttons blend really well. It's a little bit, you can see it a little bit there, but the brown still matches really well. And that's the action feature buttons. So let's check them out now. So it's got a head button action here, which looks really cool. It's not Aurora one this time. And then it's got a tail swiping action as well. It's really good. And you can see it's got a joint there, and that joint blends in really well with the tail. And moving on to this leg, the leg looks a little bit shorter, but I'm not sure. As I said, I'm going to do a comparison with the other Triceratops, but it's got more of like a bend as well on this one. On the front of the face, that looks really nice. It's got a mixture of brown going around the eye. Now, I think the head is the same sculpt as the first one, and then it's got a bit of brown underneath the neck there as well. That's a nice added bit of definition around the face there. And then on the, I don't know, of the plate of the skull, it's got this mixture of browns and greens. It's like darkish green here, fades into a little bit of a lighter green there, and then a dark brown going around the peak of the plate on its head. These horns have been painted really nice in this grey and bone colour, and then the horns here it's got a little scrape there. Let it just focus. It's got a little scrape there, but nothing real bad. And I love the cracks in the horn, just to give it that realistic effect. It's got little cracks in this horn as well on the nose. The face overall has been sculpted really lovely, even though it's the same. They've added a bit more shading and definition to the paintwork, which looks really nice. The first one still looks absolutely like an amazing figure anyway. And then it's got like nice, the same grey on the horns and on the nose is the beak of the mouth, with a nice bit of texture and detail in the sculpts there. I love the little wrinkles and crinkles around its eye, and the scales have been sculpted really nice as well. I love that green, it's really nice. And then on this side, the leg bends even more into this arch here. It's got some really nice sculpting in the legs as well. A lot more muscle definition in the legs. It's even got knee detail in there. Even though the brown one has knee detail in it, looks just a little bit more deeper in depth. And then, yeah, overall I'm really happy with it. It's got a bit more brown on the legs here and just some more scale detail in there. And I think that the buttons blend really well. And overall, I just think it looks absolutely awesome. The eye's been painted really nice as well. It's a little bit off on this one. Or is it this side? Yeah, on this side it's just come off a little bit, but it still looks not that bad. It's painted nicely. But yeah, overall I think it looks awesome. I don't know if it's picking up very well on the camera. There you go. Looks absolutely awesome. And I'm really happy. So now I'm going to do a comparison with the other Triceratops. So guys, I've got the other Triceratops from the wave 1. They look absolutely awesome standing together. As you can see, this one's head, it dips a little bit lower, and its back dips down a little bit further as well. But the back actually at the top is the same size. Maybe by a centimetre. This one is a little bit taller, so it goes more like a slide, this one. This one goes more straight out. Its head dips down, but that doesn't bother me. As you can see, it's the same sculpt. So we've got different colour, different sculpts, so that's really good. We've got action features, and this one's got the this one's a roar. So I like that Mattel's really pushed the bar out by giving us something different. It ain't the same Triceratops. A lot of people was like, oh, I don't really like the fact that we're just getting new paint jobs. But if they work so hard on making them look different from each other, then they've done a good job in my eyes. Its tail is a little bit longer, just by literally like half a centimetre. On this one, I think it's just because they've added a joint there. Now I'm just going to quickly show you the articulation. I think it's exactly the same. So let me just put this one aside. The articulation is you can move its legs like that. It can go all the way around, but I don't really like to do that. It can move the thigh in and out as well. As you can see here, it's on an hinge. The same as this Triceratops can do the same. And then as you can see here, it's got a bend in the legs here, and it can move them up and down. It can't move them out that much like that, but it can still move them like that, so it can do good running action. And the same on this side, and the same on this side. And also we've got the action features, so tail, head, and yes, so I'm really happy. And as you can see here, this one's got more of a bend in its legs. There goes more outwards, and this one goes more straight, and then the legs go a bit more bent on this one, and then bent on this one. And then if I put it like this and put it like this, you can see this one's got even more of a bend in the leg, and then this one goes more straight. But overall, I'm really happy with this figure. I think it's such a nice figure what they've added to the Jurassic World collection, and these would look good with photography in heads in different colours and greens and browns. And one more thing, guys, I always do a clear crisp picture of the Jurassic World Facts app code, so you can scan it into the app. It's a really good app. Or you can pause the video right now and you can scan it in now, or just wait till the end of the video, and there is the Jurassic World symbol on the bottom of the foot there as well. And then here is the underneath of the dinosaur's stomach, belly. It's got no shading of other like different colours, but it didn't look bad at all. And it's just got really nice wrinkles underneath the belly. But overall, guys, I'm really happy with these figures. So stay to the end of my video, because I've got a few more little things I need to mention, and then I am done with this review. So guys, my overall thoughts on this dinosaur is it's a 10 out of 10 for the sculpt, 10 out of 10 for the paintwork, 10 out of 10 for the action features, 10 out of 10 for the colouring, and 10 out of 10 for making it look a little bit different from the first Triceratops. I feel like a lot of people would have thought that was a proper cop-out, but they've actually changed some of the sculpts, so that's really good. I will link the description down below for this beautiful figure. It retails for £20 from the Entertainer. I think they're coming into Smith's soon as well, so I can't wait for that. Watch my other videos on Jurassic World stuff, and stay to the end of the video to get the Jurassic World Facts app code, or pause the video when I was doing the review on this. They look awesome together. They look great. They'd look great in photography, and they'd be good for gameplay. So I am done with this review. Go out and buy these amazing Jurassic World toys. Mattel's done such a good job on them. And I am done with this review. Like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that alarm bell. I do a big mix range of toys on my channel, from Jurassic World to Sylvanian families to Pokemon to Harry Potter. I do a big mixed range of toys, Squeezamals, everything. So if you want for loads of different types of toys, you know where I am. If you just want Jurassic World toys, you know where I am. So remember what to do. Like and subscribe to my channel. Hit that alarm bell, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye!